In this story, we'll illustrate the consequences of power distance in an emergency situation by reflecting on the crash of a 747 jet in Guam. Captain Park Young-chul of Korean Air Flight 801 was an award-winning pilot with almost 9,000 flight hours. In August of 1997, he was fatigued after a long day of flying and was experiencing bad weather on a night approach to the Wonpat International Airport in Guam. He was also flying with a minor technical malfunction that altered the type of instrument approach they were conducting. The biggest challenge in the cockpit was the extremely high power distance resulting from Korean culture. Captain Park's first officer and flight engineer both suspected that something was majorly wrong. The plane was off course on the approach. But in Korean culture, it was extremely difficult for subordinates to question the authority and decisions of senior officers. Enormous attention is given to the relative standing of people in a conversation, and deference is given to superiors so as not to bring offense. The two junior officers both tried to hint hopefully to the captain, staying firmly within cultural boundaries of high-power distance communications structure. But neither clearly voiced their safety concerns to Captain Park. As they descended from their final approach altitude, the aircraft was over 2 miles farther away from the runway than they thought and was heading right for Nimitz Hill, a 600-foot mountain southwest of the airport. Despite their suspicions that the plane was in extremis and in bad weather with obstructions nearby, the two subordinate officers did not take deliberate action until 6 seconds before impact, when they both finally screamed for the aircraft to climb. On the flight data recorders, you can hear the ground proximity warning alarms going off, and the terror in their voices. 228 people were killed. In the wake of this event and 7 other accidents over a 10-year period, Korean Airlines finally took decisive action and brought in an outsider from Delta Airlines to help improve their safety performance. They focused on these cultural elements standing in the way of good information sharing practices and decision making. They literally transformed their culture and now have been accident-free since 1999.